Hello and welcome to another Sitecore Stories. Today we're going to be talking with Vignesh all about Stream in Platform DXP. So let's dive in. Okay, thanks for joining me today, Vignesh.
Hey, good to be here, Rob. Thanks for having me.
So I know we're going to be talking all about Stream and Platform DXP today. Before we dive into that though, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your role here at Sitecore?
Sure, happy to. So, my name is Vignesh Vishwanath. I'm based in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I've been in Sitecore for close to 6 years now. I started off as a product owner for a small component called reporting and processing in Platform XP. Over the years, I've worked across multiple different modules in XP, XM, legacy connectors, Sitecore Connect, CDP, and even bits of XM. And right now, I'm also working in Stream. So currently, I'm a senior product manager. I lead all initiatives in Platform XP, and that includes Stream for Platform DXP.
Yeah, nice. So before we start talking about the products and the features themselves, can you talk a little bit about the issues we've seen in the market and like why we developed this?
Sure. So let's look at Sitecore. At its core, what do we do, right? So we basically help customers build and deliver hyper-personalized experiences quickly and at scale by making them leverage the power of their content, right? But this is easier said than done. There's a lot of work involved in actually making this possible, right? So there's a wealth of data that the content creators and the marketers have accumulated over the years of, Sitecore customers using their websites. So to actually build a personalized experience, you have to parse through this or all of this data, come up with behavior patterns of users, and then determine, what the users' likes and dislikes are, and then build experiences that actually cater to them. And then you have these branding guidelines that differ for each customer, the specific keywords you want to use, the SEO guidelines, the legal, the compliance. There's a lot of stuff you need to take care of when you're actually trying to create content that actually delivers this experience, right? And this takes a lot of manpower, a lot of time, a lot of editing, a lot of review. So basically what we're trying to do now is trying to understand the best way to cut down on this time and make it easier for the content creators and marketers to not just deliver content, but to actually manage and edit and go through this content in an easier way, a less time consuming way, and deliver it to customers at speed. So that's the problem we're trying to solve.
That makes sense. I'm sure there's a lot of people bashing their head against that. So how does what we built kind of address those issues?
Yeah, let's take a step back, right? AI is basically the new kid on the block, the prodigy, and basically AI is able to solve every damn problem under the sun, right? And so we are no different. We are trying to use AI to see how this fixes the problem. But what we have seen since the inception of AI is that AI is a double-edged sword, and because it can solve everything, people just try to put AI into every feature or every component they have, and that in a lot of cases ends up taking more time from a consumer with them just exploring, getting overwhelmed by AI, exploring different features, and ending up not getting actually what they want. So what we are trying to do is not just cram AI features into a product, but actually take a holistic approach, take a good framework where we want to see the exact problems we want to solve, like the one I mentioned before, and try to see how we can natively integrate AI within our product so that the customers get the actual help they need to fix the problem. We are actually targeting the actual outcomes rather than just putting features in. So Sitecore Stream, which is our AI initiative, is going to be natively baked into the platform XP feature so that we are able to fix the actual problems the customers have. For example, the module which we released recently has a couple of different features that makes the content creation and actually creating many different variants much more easier, and it happens just at a click of a button. So we are taking the problem one step at a time and introducing features and outcomes that actually solve the problem for the customers. And then by means of iterative feedback, we're trying to improve that.
That sounds awesome. Can we see it in action?
Of course. Okay. So before I actually show you how AI works in Platform DXP, I want to take a minute and show how the Platform DXP users can actually get their hands on the Stream module and then install it so that it works in them. Right? So at its heart, Stream for Platform DXP is an installable module, and it works just like any other module you would install in a Platform DXP. What is slightly different is that this module is not available directly on a public website. And the reason we have done that is you actually need a portal and Stream provision before you can actually use this module. So what we did is put that into our cloud portal. So like you can see, this is the home screen. This is a landing page of our cloud portal. And when you click on Stream, under helpful links on the right side panel, you have something called the Sitecore Stream for Platform DXP. Clicking this will actually download the module onto your system, and then you can go ahead and install that module onto your platform. Right? Now, let's skip ahead and look at the platform. So this is a Sitecore instance with Stream installed. And right away, you can see a small difference in the landing page. You have a new section called Stream where you have projects, assistants, and brand kits. These are actually features that will redirect you to the Stream portal from where you can access your assistant or your projects or your brand kits, right? I won't go too much into this. This will be covered probably in the Stream system. I'll be focusing more on the features that are actually inside our Platform XP, right? So for that, let me go into the content editor. So the one small difference you would notice here is you've got a Stream icon next to every field here. And we actually introduced this across all single line, multi-line, and RT text. And this is where we are actually bringing in the power of content creation and variant creation and just managing your content through Stream, right? So let's see how this works. So I have a test item created where I'll be showing you how these things work. So let's click on this. So now this is your Stream pop-up box where you can have a manual prompt, and you basically put in the prompt here to generate anything you want through Stream. So in this case, what I'm going to do is ask the system to generate a tagline for my brand. So before I try to generate that, you will see a few things. Firstly, I have a drop down here where I can select the brand. I'm leaving this intentionally empty because I want to see what Stream does if I don't select any brand, right? And then I have something called variants. And if you notice here, I have an option between 1 and 5. So let's look at that a little while later, right? So now I'm going to try and generate a tagline for my brand, but I'm not going to give the brand name. So let's see what AI does. So if you see here, it's going to give me a generic elevate your style with confidence. It's a good marketing gig. It's a good marketing tagline, and it's very generic because we are not actually brand specific here. So what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and say I want 3 variants of this and generate it. So you will notice that I have 2 different hyperlinks generated, and when I click that, it will give me 3 different variants of the tagline. So I have empowering your journey, inspiring every step. I have another one, and then I have another one. So you'll notice that generating content is just as easy as a click of a button. And if you want many different variants to choose from, again, that's as simple as selecting how many variants you want. So now, what I want to do, so what you have seen now is basic content generation. And this can be done by any ChatGPT or any AI tool. The power of Sitecore's Stream actually comes in brand kits, where I'll go ahead and select Powerful, which is a brand which we have created with some keywords and content. And now you will see how we generate brand contextual content generation and variant creation. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm going to generate a tagline for my brand. And this time I've used Powerful as my brand. And let's see what happens there. So what you will notice here is power up your potential, fueling ambition with every bite. So what happens is we are actually going to the Powerful brand kit where we have some keywords included, and it is picking up those words. For example, fueling, ambition, potential, all of those words are actual SEOs which are included in the brand kits, and it's generating your tagline based on that. So let's see what other variant it has created, right? Again, confident, energetic, and inclusive goals. So all of these are actual brand contextual content it is creating based on the brand kits we have stored, right? So I'm happy with, I don't know, this one looks good to me, right? And then what I will do is, so the other feature you have is you get to pick and choose the variant you want, and then you can also edit it if you want, fueling your power, fueling your, let me say, passion instead of power, right? Because this sounds better to me. So what I'll do is I'll include this, I will edit it, and then I accept it. So what that does is it instantly adds the content into your text box. Similarly, let's do this. Let's get a longer paragraph, right? So I want generate a paragraph. Did I get that one? On my my brand. Right? Did I go wrong? And then again, I'll select powerful. Let's say I want 5 different variants, and I generate it. So you will notice that instantly it's given me a pretty big content that is very brand contextual, right? And I have 5 different variants here. So that's basically showing off the power of Stream and how easy it is to actually create contents from many different variants and edit the content that Stream is generating to you, so that you are happy with the version, the final version, and you put it in there. Right? So that's content creation and that's variant creation, and these are the 2 features that are available to you publicly right now. So if you go into the cloud portal and download this module, you actually have these features right at the back.
That's awesome. I love the fact it's all brand aware. I think that's going to be so useful to customers. I guess, to finish off, if anyone's got any questions about Stream or Platform DXP and how they work together, what's the best way to get hold of you?
So you can either contact me on email, vignesh.vishwanath@sitecore.com. That's my email ID. But the better way to contact us would be on Slack. You can either DM me on Slack, but the most efficient way and the way you can get the quickest answers is Sitecore Stream. The reason I say that is because any questions you have or issues you want to raise can be either related to the platform module or Stream or something in between. So Sitecore Stream is a channel that all of our product managers are following. So we will instantly know from the question what the problem pertains to, and we can give you a quick answer immediately. So Sitecore Stream is probably the most recommended channel for you to raise any questions on Stream.
And that's the public Sitecore community Slack, yeah?
Yes, it is. Sitecore community, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me today, Vignesh. Hopefully we get to speak again soon.
Perfect. Thanks a lot.